first, I'm en route to the city of Manchester.
I love this story because it's current. It's actually happening now. Apparently, there is an ancient Egyptian relic that is turning of its own accord at a museum in Manchester, which is where I'm heading. Nobody knows why it's happening. It's a bit of a mystery. Well, Miss Marple/Bradbury on the way.
Ever since British explorer Howard Carter discovered the tomb of Tutankhamun back in 1922, our nation has been intrigued by the mystery of ancient Egypt. In 1972, the treasures from Tutankhamun's tomb were exhibited in London, and a staggering 1.6 million of us flocked to see them. That's when the rumours of Egyptian curses here on home soil all began. So it's no surprise this modern-day mystery in Manchester had everyone hooked.
Campbell, hello. You are an Egyptologist.
I am indeed.
First of all, tell me about this particular relic.
Well, recently we noticed that this little statuette, which is only about 10 inches high, had started moving in its case, and we were curious why this was. And so we set up a time-lapse camera that would take pictures of it, and sure enough, we saw it moving.
I've saved myself for this big moment. Show me the footage, Campbell.
So this is our time-lapse video, taken over the space of a week.
Look at that. Clear as day. It's interesting that the other three statuettes to the left don't move. Why? Why is it just him?
Why indeed?
Let's get back to the actual little statue itself. What does it stand for? Where is it from? What's its history?
So it belonged to a man called Neb-Ewe, and he lived about 4,000 years ago. And on the back of the statue is a hieroglyphic inscription, and it asks for offerings for his spirit in the afterlife. And the ancient Egyptians believed that statuettes could be alternative homes for the spirit, and that's why they left them in temples and tombs. I think it says something really about the popular imagination, that something like this really appeals to our sense of mystery.
OK, I've seen the footage. I've discussed things with you. Now, show me the mummy.
OK. It's here.
So this is the man, Neb-Ewe. Nice case. Seems very solid. So what are the theories?
Well, the theories range from the sublime to the ridiculous. Someone suggested it was the spirit of Michael Jackson moving this from beyond the grave, to the idea that it's Neb-Ewe himself, the spirit of Neb-Ewe trying to get attention.
Well, I have my own theory, and it doesn't involve Michael Jackson. I'm hoping acoustician Stephen Gosling can help me solve this mystery.
It's all very James Bond, isn't it?
Stephen has placed a 3-axis sensor underneath the wall-mounted glass cabinet to record any vibrations in the room.
So we're correlating the vibration measurements over a 24-hour period, and we're going to see, hopefully, correlate those with the movement of the statue.
Fairly solid room. You know, this is a parquet wooden floor. You wouldn't expect a lot of vibration across the floor. The cabinet, of course, hangs off the wall, so you think that's got quite a lot to do with it?
And I think that's quite significant.
Time to catch up with Stephen, who's got the results from our vibration test.
Stephen, I left you in an empty museum room trying to come up with an explanation as to why this statue has been spinning. Have you been successful?
Yes, we have. We've got some excellent data which I'd like to show you. This is the time-lapse video with an overlay of the vibration values.
Starting, as you said, in the evening, 6 o'clock, we've got a peak. During the night time, it troughs down, which is when the statue stops moving.
Absolutely.
And then it starts to peak again from 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning.
That's absolutely right. And the vibration is a combination of multiple sources. So there's buses outside on a busy road, there's footfall activity, it's all of those things combined.
And that movement is moving the cabinet, and that in turn is twisting our little man around.
That's absolutely right.
There are 4 statues in the cabinet. Why is only one of them moving?
This statue has a convex base, has a lump at the bottom, and that makes it more susceptible to vibration than the others, which have a flat footing.
Is this conclusive?
Yes.
You stake your life on it?
Yes.
Can't ask more than that, Steve. We've solved the mystery of the tiny rotating Egyptian, thanks to Steve and his vibration analyzer. And Joyce told me we're steeped in Egyptian culture, and that's one of the reasons why this story gathered such momentum around the world. So next time you're out and about, keep your eyes peeled for sphinxes, pyramids, obelisks. They're everywhere, apparently.